Don't mind me just testing out some stuff in AC6. I haven't really posted anything in a while because when the Iran thing kicked off, I wanted to get a handle on it, kind of get through the fog of war before I made any judgment calls, but unfortunately, the fog of war is thick enough that I don't think that's going to happen, so I'm just going to have to say some ignorant BS. Before I figure out exactly what's going on there. Anyway, long and short, not a huge fan of war in general. Especially ones that are relatively optional, I guess you could say. Although with the possibility, and I haven't seen it quite confirmed yet, that it turns out that Iran had ballistic missiles that could theoretically reach parts of Europe, combined with the fact that they were probably trying to get their hands on nukes, means that we may have had a reason to go in and have it be legit. That said, I don't like casualties. We've had a handful, never a good thing. Especially not a fan of that, what was it, two refueling planes that hit each other? Ah! Might need to switch out my generator. I am getting really bad about energy consumption. There's the old double melee. That being said, the Iranians have been really schizophrenic about their response, which I find interesting, because you'd think with them absolutely knowing that they have missiles that can reach Israel at least, and that they are ostensibly at war with the United States and Israel primarily, why they would be attacking every country in their immediate vicinity, including ones they're relatively friendly with, including Qatar. Like the Qataris were the one people that they were kind of friendly with in the region. I am really not very good at dodging in lightweight builds. I'm just too aggressive. Ah, short. And, of course, as is always the case, whenever they say this will be over very quickly, well, you know what they say, there's nothing more permanent than a temporary government program, and there's nothing that lasts longer than a very short war. And of course you've got the whole Strait of Hormuz situation, which is basically, it seems to be that Iran's entire strategy at this point is only attack actual military forces when possible, and just try to disrupt global trade as much as possible. That being said, most of our stuff, from my understanding, does not really go through the Strait of Hormuz. That's mostly going to be affecting, to be frank, most of Iran's allies themselves. So maybe they're trying to convince Russia, China, etc. to intervene on their behalf, but I sincerely doubt that's going to happen. I've been wrong before. I just realized, that was a big waste of time. Ran out of machine gun ammo. Of course, the Strait of Hormuz does lead into European ports eventually, but then again, Europe is not much of a super good ally right now. As the saying goes, after Pakistan, who's going to be the first Muslim country to get hold of a nuclear weapon? Answer: probably France. Apart from that, noticing some, real tension between the U.S. and Israel, because Israel is fighting what they probably think is an existential war. The Iranians are now probably thinking that they're in an existential war. Meanwhile, we're just kind of there, as a preventative measure for our own sake. I do love that laser spinner. I just forget to use it ever so often. Also need to learn how to use my assault boost in the middle of using the dagger. They're a lot easier for the land to hit that way. Still just kind of getting a feel for it. Just short. I do like that you can really just spam that laser dagger. Basic strategy here is to build up stagger, and once he gets staggered, switch to the laser spinner and just finish him off. This is, of course, a no-stakes AC test, so... a little easier to hit than the pile bunker's charged attack. So I think, yeah, that's basically all the real deep thoughts I have on Iran as it is. Not super happy we're there. I am optimistic that it'll work out for us, because unlike in the Biden years, I actually have some trust in the guys we have in charge right now, particularly Hegseth. And I can't remember his name, but whoever that admiral they have in charge of CENTCOM, he seems to be a good lad. Better than me, at least.
No repair kits remaining.
Well, yeah, I think I'll leave this one there. Not going to have any super deep thoughts on this because I'm not a military guy. I'm no military expert, so I'll just leave any of the veterans who know what they're talking about to actually, tell me I'm full of shit, which, maybe I am, but I try best. Have a good one.